What are the big steps for this year?
There are so many big steps this year, it's difficult to know where to start. In the first instance, we have to carry on working with achievement and attainment to make sure that the progress we've made over the last, not just 4 years in fact, but over the last 6 years continues. We've made increases incrementally, sometimes by as much as 15%, sometimes by 2 or 3%, perhaps consolidation years, but nevertheless each year we've made an increase, so we've got to do that again this year and the next year after that too. We also have to start on a new build this year. We're working with architects, we're choosing our builders, we're going to have the spade in soil in March, late March, hopefully March the 28th, and the building is due to be handed over to us in July 2013. We're guaranteed an Ofsted inspection this year, which we're looking forward to, and I mean that, I really do mean that, because we want to prove to the world that we're as good as we say we are. Last progress inspection we were given an outstanding, and we see no reason why we should go any lower than that now. Not to mention the fact that there's an awful lot happening in the world of education, the EBAC and all the new government regulations. So what's happening now? Where do I start?
But the 40%, breaking through the 40% mark with a 5A starter season, that must have been a real significant breakthrough.
Any improvement in attainment is significant, but what's more significant for us really is our high achievement. We're an extremely high achieving school. Last year I was able to report to you that out of the 3,200 secondary schools in England and Wales, our achievement was in the top 10, and that was printed in the Times Ed, we're in national newspapers, for being an extremely high achieving school. It will be the same again this year, so it's important for us to keep maintaining high achievement as well as improving the standards of attainment.
Of the well over 125 films we made with all the schools across the borough last year, we felt one of the most significant ones was when the young Polish girl who got the 16 GCSEs walked up to the stage and everybody rose to give her a standing ovation. There was something significant about that, wouldn't you agree?
It was spontaneous, and it was led by the students. And this girl had worked so hard, and she had 16 A's and A stars, as you said, but she was hot on heels of her was another child who had 15 A stars. So it wasn't as though she was just the only one. There were many who were extremely well qualified at the end by the time they left here. But if she stole everyone's heart, she came here, she couldn't even speak English. We'd supported her with a Polish worker, she'd worked her soul out, and it was just amazing that those 16 A stars, when she was awarded her certificates, the students were the ones who stood up first, and the staff were just really emotional. You probably didn't see it because you were at the back, but the people really teary-eyed. Lots of people welled up. It was a magical moment. I'll never forget that.
When it comes to open evenings and speech you make, the speeches change each year. Are there different challenges? Are there different perspectives that you try and project the school as?
The challenges never go away in education, because if you ever do think, that's it, we've made it, then you've got your eyes shut. There's always a challenge. But having said that, the speeches are going to change because along with the changing environment that we're working in, the school's changing. There's the constant improvement. I came here 10 years ago, and I remember not being able to walk along the corridor without having to deal with issues. There were significant issues with behaviour. You walk around now during the school and it's calm. Every classroom you look into, purposefully engaged, good quality teachers, good quality lessons. When of course we go to a new build, it will be different. There'll be an emphasis on students being respected in an adult kind of environment, not pushed out for playtime, but allowed to be in the academy. They can get their computers out, they can sit and have a coffee. It will be an entirely different atmosphere again, and so that's what we're working to. It's non-stop change.
And finally, the community as well. If you go just into the reception area here, there's Averley Community Forum there.
Yes.
That's always been important to you.
Well, the community is very important. What we're doing now, already we've started working with the architects, is looking at how we interface with the community. Now for that, we're looking at having a normal students' restaurant, but adding to that, where our students are studying hospitality, food technology, cooking as we used to call it, to have as well a restaurant, a beautiful restaurant where the community can come in and have a meal that's not necessarily going to be the best that you can get in a top-class restaurant, but that's what the students are trying to achieve, and they'll be selling it to the community at cost price, and it will be a beautiful environment. There'll be an outside eating area. You know, that's just food technology. Replicate that in PE, replicate that in performing arts, replicate that in use of technology, and you can see how the whole community can come and engage in the academy, and not just popping in here and there, but really, really, truly engaging and living within it.
And new staff? Have new staff come on board for this year?
Yes, we've got some excellent new staff. We've always on the lookout, as any school is, for people with specific skills, and we've got some expert ones this year. 3D technology is our new thing. By October half term, our new ICT team will be having this technology will be in one particular room, and children will be immersed. They will wake up perhaps in a room, go in, get on their 3D glasses, and they'll find themselves walking through the trenches in World War One with the noises. They'll find themselves sitting in a spaceship in the middle of the universe with, I don't know, spaceships flying past. It will feel to them so they can reach out and touch it. It's the most amazing technology. That's there in October.